Hi everyone. The difference I noticed between a function in position 3 and 4 between situations involving the function 3 and function 4 as everything it is my understanding, my perception, observation and experience. You can take it or leave it, have your own understanding, observation and experiences. Those are tendencies which are more visible when we are unhealthy, immature, not developed, when we are not improved. For John Bibbies, the 3 is the eternal child, and the 4 the anima, the animus. And for Linda Behrens, the 3 is the relief, unsettling, and the 4 is aspirational and protective. The 3 is source of comfort and peace. It is in the same attitude of our dominant function. The 4 is source of stress, and it is in the opposite attitude. If the 1 and 3 are introvert, the 2 and 4 are extrovert, and if the 1 and 3 are extrovert, the 2 and 4 are introvert. The 3 has medium capacity, and the 4 has a low capacity. The 3, like the 2, is auxiliary. They are balanced. We generally don't overuse or underuse them. Not like the first we constantly use, and the 4 we use less. For John Bibbies, the 1-4 axis is the spine, and the 2 and 3 are our arms. I would say the 2 is the hand we are the most comfortable with, that we use the best, and the 3 is the other hand. Depending on situation, it can replace the 2, it can be as efficient as the 2, it can be better than the 2, or it can be weaker than the 2. The 4, we know we can be clumsy at it, bad at it, we make mistake, error with, we tend to ignore or miss a part of this information every day. It creates us problem in life. That's why sometimes we put extra energy, focus, concentration in it to make less mistake, have less problem in life, at least when we are aware of it. The 4, we underuse it, tend to repress it, and maybe sometimes we try to restore the balance between the 1 and 4. We try to use it as much as the dominant function by overusing the 4 that we initially underuse. Which I think it's not good, not healthy, not us, and it is probably not necessary to do it. We are unbalanced for a reason, to have gift, preferences, to have a personality and talent, and also weaknesses. I think if we were all balanced, it would be strange, we all would be the same, we wouldn't have a personality, no gift, no talent, no weaknesses. I think it would be super boring. The 3, we don't miss this type of information. The 4, we always miss, ignore a part of this information involuntarily every day, from time to time. The 3 doesn't really create us problem in life. The 4 may create us problem in life throughout our entire life. The 3 is not annoying, not overwhelming. The 4 can annoy us, overwhelm us. I don't think the 3 take energy, but rather give us energy, and maybe it's possible when we are in an healthy loop between the function 1 and 3, we recharge. It's just an hypothesis. The 4 may be quickly draining, take energy, is exhausting, it needs a lot of time to recharge. The 3, we manage it generally well. The 4, we may have difficulty to manage it. We have to find the right amount, to not repress it too much, to not overusing it or abuse it. The 3, we are not scared by it. The 4 can be a fear, source of stress and anxiety, fear of the unknown, because we don't have all the information. The 3, we have all the information, but we may struggle to understand it. The 4, we don't have all the information, but we understand it. The 3, we greatly value it, cherish it, consider it, we find it important, we protect it. The 4, we may don't value it, we may neglect it, ignore it, and we don't find it important. The 3, we are shy or weird at it, the function is unstable, malformed, we may have doubt, confusion about it. The 4, we are not weird at it, just clumsy at it, we may make mistake, error with, because we often tend to ignore a part of this information. The 3, we are generally already good at it, it is our comfort zone. The 4, we want to be better at it, because we know we are bad at it, it is uncomfortable, we want to get out of our comfort zone, take a risk, and improve it. The 3 is something we want to show, but that others want us to be less. The 4 is something we don't want to show, but that others want us to be more. The 3 is our ego, persona, the eternal child. We are reluctant to show it, we prefer hide it and protect it. We are afraid to show it by fear others judge it, fear others judge or criticize our ego because it is vulnerable. We show this part of ourselves only to people we are comfortable with, when we feel comfortable and in security, to people who will not judge us because we are weird or shy with it. The 3 is vulnerable, sensitive. If someone says something negative about it, we can be hurt a lot, we may have lower self-esteem, our ego is destroyed. If someone says something positive about it, it raises our self-esteem or confidence, we may be proud of ourselves. The 4 is weak too, but we accept more when people say something about it. We can deny we are bad at it. In the same time, we don't need people to point our weaknesses. We already know we are bad at it. It is useless to tell us, so help people instead to point their weaknesses and to hurt them. The 4, the inferior, look like more the other side, the function 8, the 4 and 8, the inferior and the demon. We don't want to see them or deal with them. We may want to put this information aside and deal with it later. But it is better to don't do it because it is unhealthy and create a problem in life. The 3, the child, look like more it's the other side, the 7, the blind spot, the trickster. The 7, that is something we are not interested, that we don't understand. The 3, we may struggle to understand it sometimes. The 3 and 7, we are weird with them, we may have doubt about it, be unsure, be confused, it is blurry. Sometimes we use them very well, and sometimes you are weird with them. The 3 is initially blurry, and the 7 is blind. Sort of like the 7 is an exaggerated version of the 3. The 4 is in part blind, the 8 not blurry, not blind, we just don't want it, it is not our priority, we don't feel responsible for it, both 4 and 8 bring stability and comfort. The 3 and 4 are both aspirational and fear, we may love them or hate them depending on the situation, we may want and not want them in same time. We may have a strange relation with this function. The 3, we may sometimes like it or not. The 4, it is more intense, we may love it or hate it, we may admire it, be fascinated by it, be attracted by it, or hate it, be repulsed by it, because it is the opposite function of our dominant function, the major part of ourselves, but also something that completes us, that we need because it helps our dominant function to grow, to level up, to improve. But because all the functions work together, we improve the entire function stack. We are both good and bad at this function depending on the situation. The 3, sometimes we are good or bad at it. The 4, sometimes we are very good at it or very bad at it. We may struggle a little with the 3, and we struggle much more with the 4. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.